The first time I ever saw Michael Jordan was in 1981 at the McDonald's All-American game in Wichita, Kansas. As soon as I saw him on the court, he was different. Every practice session was like Game 7. And he did that relentlessly every single session. Okay, he's dominating us. He's the best player in the gym by far. We see this. But can he do it against NBA players at that next level? 1984 Olympic team, we went on somewhat of an NBA tour against NBA All-Stars to prepare for the Olympics in LA. All the stars showed up. Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, Kevin McHale. The best player on the court was Michael Jordan, this junior from the University of North Carolina. And I think ultimately, it was the preview of the greatest player of all time coming on the scene.
Known by many as the basketball capital of the world, Indiana is a fitting home for our contest tonight. And now, let's go across the floor. Time to hear the player introductions.
Welcome, fans, to the exhibition game. The starting lineup for Team USA. A 6'1" sophomore from Washington, D.C. and Duke University, number 24, Pete Reynolds. A 6'4" senior from Barberton, Ohio, at the University of Arkansas, number 8, Brooke Grant. A 6'9" senior from Brandon, Florida, and Vanderbilt University, number 18, Jeff Turner. A 6'7" sophomore from Brantley, Alabama, and Auburn University, number 45, Chuck Person. A 7-foot junior from Cambridge, Massachusetts, and Georgetown University, number 6, Patrick Ewing. A 6'1" freshman from Newcastle, Indiana. He plays at Indiana University, number 4, Steve Alford. A 6'5" junior from Wilmington, North Carolina, number 9, Michael Jordan. A 6'6" junior from Brooklyn, New York, and St. John's University, number 13, Chris Mullen. A 6'9" sophomore from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and the University of Oklahoma, number 12, Wayman Tisdale. A 6'9" senior from Lakeland, New York, and the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, number 14, Sam Perkins.
Welcome, everyone. Joined by Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. I'm Kevin Harlan. With us on the sidelines, David Aldridge. We're all set here for what promises to be an exciting exhibition game between Team USA and Mike, a squad of NBA stars.
That's right, Kev. Team USA, of course, the team assembled from amateur talents across the country, which will go on to compete in the games this summer. Lots of young guys looking to make a splash in this one.
Our Team USA has its work cut out for them, taking on these NBA stars.
No kidding. You got that right. Just look at the roster for the NBA stars, and you'll see that the name is very appropriate. These are some of the best players the league has to offer. A bunch of big-name talent on their bench.
The best of the best, you're right. Out there for Team USA, we've got Steve Alford and Michael Jordan at the 1 and 2. Then Chris Mullen at the small forward. Wayman Tisdale at power forward. And down low, it's Sam Perkins. And out there for the NBA stars, Isaiah Thomas is running things at the point. It's Jim Paxson and Mark Aguirre at the 2 and 3. And then it's teammates Larry Bird and Robert Parrish filling out the front court.
We know this game doesn't go on anybody's record, but you can tell these players aren't about to come out here and just make each other look good. I think that speaks to the quality of the players on these two squads. These are all true competitors.
The shot's good from Paxson.
You cannot expect Thomas to miss a guy that open. I mean, he's got such a great eye for spotting shooters ready to shoot.
Jordan against Paxson. Perkins trying to break loose. Michael Jordan attacking right away. Looking to get something going here.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
No good from Paxson. Mike, it only makes this game more interesting to watch as a fan. Clark, the fact that both teams are playing for keeps is so interesting.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this contest is going to be full of a lot of up and down basketball. If you blink, you're going to miss it. I'm expecting a lot of high-intensity, high-effort play for both sides to be pushing themselves to be at their best.
Clark, there's so much to be excited about watching this unique matchup. But the biggest question is the most obvious one, and that's who's going to win this game?
Look, I don't want to be a guy that fudges on picks, but it could go either way, Kevin. I mean, Team USA has a lot of hungry and ambitious young talents, but don't expect the NBA stars just to show up and roll over. I think they also want to win this thing.
They got a lot of pride, don't they?
Yes, they do. You know, one of the major offensive weapons out there for Team USA is Michael Jordan. He plays and scores at a very, very high level and could maybe give some of these NBA stars a run for their money. We know he's competitive, and he's certainly going to try to prove a little something out there, that's for sure.
Well, Jordan is also special because he's fun to watch. Once he takes that first step to go on the attack, you can't take your eyes off of him. He's a remarkable young talent.
To the middle. And the dunk by Jordan.
Smart read by Mullen, recognizing the overcommitment and burning the defense for it.
And here are the stars. Trailing by 4 to the inside. Bird. Wow, Bird came out ready to play, didn't he? Giving Team USA all he's got on the offensive end. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
Aggressive take there to get inside. Looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
And unfamiliar opponents tonight. That adds some intrigue as we go to David Aldridge for more.
Thanks very much. Now, both squads are excited to check out their future competition. For USA, they can't wait to test themselves against the likes of Larry Bird, and the NBA stars are very curious to see what Michael Jordan and Patrick Ewing can do. They know they're dealing with potential rivals in their professional careers in this one. Back to you.
Good stuff, David. Thank you. Mike, I think we expected that might be the case.
A terrific chance to do some feeling out. And it's really no shock to hear the NBA vets want a closer look at these young incoming talents.
They've got to be curious, right? My goodness.
They hear about them all year.
Right. One guy we're going to keep a close eye on tonight, Mike, and this one is Michael Jordan out of North Carolina with a ton of promise.
And everyone wants to see how he measures up against real pros. No better time to get a sense of what he might be capable of in the NBA.
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
Ewing's checked in for Sam Perkins.
He can do so much damage from the line. The defense has to be more careful around him.
You know, something that could give the NBA stars an edge are the little things. Oftentimes I say the playing things are the main things, and you learn that as a pro. Little attention to detail type stuff, like playing a strong transition game or being able to read and anticipate where a play is going. That's stuff that pros do.
You might just see more high IQ plays coming from the NBA stars. They'll be a little more calculated with their approach, where Team USA might try to just get things done with sheer willpower and effort.
The shot's good from Paxson. Paxson's got his second basket of the game.
Showing off his touch, Paxson finds a mid-range look and nails it.
On the wing, Jordan. Drops in the layup for 2. Jordan's got 16.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The NBA Stars trail by 8. Now the pass to Aguirre. The jump hook, and he can't bank that one in. Now Team USA with it.
Right away, you're impressed by the play of Team USA. This squad may be built from amateur pieces, but all of these guys are at or close to a true NBA skill level.
Mike, I don't think there's any question about it. Some of these guys are definitely going to leave the summer games headed to the league. So you do expect them to be playing at close to a pro level even now. But I have to agree with you. This just isn't some scrappy university team we're looking at.
Paxson outside. It's Bird, top of the key. Inside, Aguirre. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide open teammate.
Jordan passes to Tisdale.
Early on, they built this league on the power of paint points.
Being aggressive in the paint can take a team out of a game early.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the NBA Stars. It's a 10-point game. To the paint. Here's Bird. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. He has 6.
We know Bird can shoot it, but what makes Larry an elite offensive force, his ability to score from anywhere.
And then Ewing with the jam.
Right from the start, they set the tone and were the more dominant team.
I love how they've looked right from the tip, doing an amazing job building this lead. You really can't overstate how many exciting rising stars there are on this Team USA roster. Dynamic college athletes, many of whom already have big NBA expectations attached to them.
Guys like Perkins and Jordan and Ewing all seem like, to me, Clark, potential first-round picks.
And I agree, Kevin, and it's a very interesting thought to consider while you watch how they handle these NBA stars. I mean, in some ways, this is like a first real taste of pro competition for these guys.
I could see Ewing going #1 overall, and I could see Jordan, for instance, going in the top 3 or 4 picks.
I don't have any arguments there.
Mike, we're pretty far into this game. How do you like what you've seen so far of Michael Jordan?
I gotta say, I'm impressed. He's playing against some of the country's best pros and making a real impact out there.
What a talent. It'll go when the Team USA lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Thomas. Jordan looking around. Ewing trying to get open. And that's Michael Jordan breaking the 20-point threshold. What a game he's having.
Yeah, Jordan's so crafty in the pick and roll. He's unpredictable and hard to stop in these situations.
Pass to Reed, top of the key. Second chance shot. And McHale finishes inside. McHale's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just a touch more aggression on the defensive glass, and that could have been prevented.
Yeah, they've got to get physical if they want to prevent those second chance looks.
So, Coach, with the start of this game behind us, right now, it's Team USA who's out on top.
I'm sure this has not been the start the NBA Stars were expecting, but Team USA came out swinging, and right now they're in control.
Seasting, he's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. Sam Perkins, he's checked in for Team USA. Count that bucket.
Smooth. Perkins never looks like he's working hard, but he is.
Here is Seasting. McHale finds Williams. McHale with it. Passes it to Reed. McHale inside. He's against Turner. They get it back. Whitman passes to McHale. And he uses the glass on the layup.
A determined rebounder. McHale just outworks the opposition to come away with the second chance points.
And with a decent amount of this game already gone, Michael Jordan has been, Coach, just superb on offense.
Yeah, this NBA star squad has not been able to shut him down. And he's outpacing Larry Bird in terms of scoring because of it.
Can you believe what you just said? Outpacing Larry Bird. That's amazing.
That's saying a lot.
Yeah.
A big part of Team USA's strategy has to be making the NBA stars earn their looks. Nothing easy. If they give up quality shots, you know these pros are going to knock them down. So they've got to take away those easy, good looks.
Jordan dishes to Perkins, and it's Perkins with the jam.
Nice move by Perkins on the play, setting a solid pick and then smoothly rolling into position to score.
The NBA Stars trail by 10. Reed with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here is Seasting. Misses in close. Coach, no question Team USA is going to have to work overtime to effectively defend the NBA Stars.
Well, outworking the pros might just be the key. Team USA is full of energetic young guys. So all-out effort on that end could be the difference maker.
Here is Seasting. McHale up top. Pass to Reed. Jordan against Whitman. Shoots over Jordan. Whitman can't make it. Team USA leading by 12. Turner passes to Person. To the middle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So, for the Stars, Parrish is checked in for Williams. Bird comes in for Reed. And Woodson subbed in for Whitman. And Team USA making a change here as well. Concac's checked in.
Something that's really making this game special is this crowd. I'm told it's over 60,000 people who packed in here to see Team USA take on the NBA Stars.
Right now, I tell you, it's just clicking for them on both ends. I mean, good defense turned into great offense to keep them out front.
Down low. Here's Bird. That one's not going to go. And it's Team USA with the ball. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Here's Alford. Outside, Perkins. Parrish grabs the board. 60,000 people. I mean, that's enormous. For a rare look, Clark, it's so many amazing players.
And, Kevin, it's not surprising at all that many are salivating for this matchup. And I'm sure there are plenty of you folks at home who couldn't be here in person, but you're making just as much noise as these fans are in the building.
And now we can enjoy it together. Me, Mike Clark, and all of you. Jordan passes to Concat. Here's Perkins. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Perkins got the lead up to 14 now for Team USA. Here is Seasting. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Bird. It's hauled in by Team USA. Left side, Jordan. Outside, Turner. Michael Jordan on the wing. 24 points for him. Nice D from McHale. And they're pushing it up. Shot from free throw range. And Concat pulls it down. Here's Alford. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Team USA with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, for the second half of action in this exhibition game between Team USA and the NBA Stars. It has been a fun one so far.
What stood out to me after a full first half of play is the sense of competition out there on the floor. The NBA Stars aren't handling Team USA with kid gloves. They're giving their all.
Perkins with the bucket.
The strength of Perkins on display there, just bullying the defense with that tough finish.
The NBA Stars trail by 16 on the floor for the Stars. They've got Thomas. Bird out there with Parrish. Then there's Paxson. And it's Aguirre, and at the 3, the small forward. And Clark with Team USA, they don't seem to be holding anything back.
Without question, if these young guys are intimidated by playing against pros, they're not showing any signs of that. And, you know, it's not so easy to have to go up against the guys you're accustomed to looking up to, Kevin. That takes a lot of confidence.
A lot of guts, you're right. Thomas deciding where to go with it. The pass to Bird. Paxson outside. Pass to Thomas. Uncovered. That's in there. Coming off the assist from Aguirre. Aguirre's got 3 assists in the game. 1 half gone, Coach, and you have to admit Jordan has looked good matched up against some of these NBA stars.
Oh, absolutely. He's attacking what he wants and finding himself shots, showing no fear against some talented NBA defenders. Being he's 6'9", with ideal positioning, Perkins is capable of jamming it home.
Here's Aguirre. Rebound by Team USA. Tisdale's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Jordan. Perkins with a screen on Paxson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Robert Parrish picks one up there.
As a defender, you have to stay attached to Jordan. But here he notices him playing tight and wisely draws the contact.
And Team USA making a change here. Ewing's checked in. And both free throws good for Jordan. So, Coach Fratello, as we get the second half going here, it's Team USA holding on to the lead.
The problem is that might only further motivate the NBA stars. Being down to amateur players at this point in the game will really fire up their competitive spirit.
That's going to be fun to watch.
And Bird is so intelligent at reading shot trajectories, which is why he's able to grab offensive rebounds.
Jordan passes to Tisdale. And the layup is good. Tisdale's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack. A fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
Go ahead, big fella. Make them feel you. Hammer it home.
Oh, he still knows how to finish, doesn't he?
Well, you love it when bigs play big. Overpowering move right there.
Let's hear now from David Aldridge as we come out of the half. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. As they come out of the break, it's no surprise that this has been a mental game as much as physical. Now, Larry Bird and Isaiah Thomas, who are 2 great basketball minds, are, of course, making high IQ plays. But guys like Michael Jordan and Sam Perkins are keeping up with them. And I think Jordan's defense especially caught some of the veterans off guard. Guys, back to you.
I bet it did. Thanks, D.A. Jordan's skills, Clark, certainly have impressed a lot of people in this game, haven't they?
Me included, Kevin. I mean, his awareness is outstanding for such a young player. That's what jumps out to me. You can tell he's really done a good job studying his opponent's tendencies.
And Clark, they've got to be gaining respect for the kind of game Jordan shows, don't you think?
Clearly, without a doubt.
In some ways, this game between Team USA and the NBA stars is a classic matchup of youth versus experience. No one knows this game better than the NBA stars, but Team USA has such explosive athleticism.
And Jordan gets it to go.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
Out to the right wing. Paxson. Rebound by Team USA. So, Clark, if this is a battle of youth versus experience, which wins out?
Kevin, that's a hard call. It's tough to pick a favorite here. I mean, I think Team USA could surprise us by keeping the energy level high as this game wears on, but down the stretch, I tend to lean towards the experience of the veterans because they've been here and done this so many times before.
Yeah, they know how to finish strong.
Exactly.
Catching up on the changes for the NBA stars. Williams, he's checked in for Parrish. McHale comes in for Bird. And Woodson subbed in for Paxson.
They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
Team USA leading by 20. A lot of this game already in the books, and offensively, Coach, Michael Jordan has been putting on a show, finding shot after shot after shot.
And taking a big scoring lead over Larry Bird. I really think this NBA Stars unit was just unprepared for Jordan. Maybe they thought an amateur would be easy to guard.
Well, maybe they did. I don't know. It has been interesting, though.
You know, I find this an interesting challenge that all of these players have to deal with. Playing with a coach they're not quite familiar with. That can be more challenging than it seems when you haven't had a lot of practice time to build up a relationship there.
Reed, he's checked in for the Stars. Seasting comes in for Isaiah Thomas. Seasting passes to Woodson. McHale against Ewing. Now here's McHale. He's covered closely. And Williams is right there. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
That's why you never give up on a play. He worked to get in position and came away with the second chance points.
Alford passes to Ewing. Over McHale. Here's Concat. 2 points. That one goes. Concat's got his first points of the game.
Concat put that one right back where it came from. Good for a handful of boards per game is the big fella.
Seasting passes to Williams. Alford with the rebound.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
Team USA shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And so Jordan nails both of them.
You look at these NBA pros as this game continues to roll on, and you can really tell they just love to compete. None of them have to be here, but they relish the chance to test themselves against Team USA. Get this man the ball anywhere near the rim. He knows what to do.
The shot's good from Jordan.
What a game for Michael Jordan thus far. He's played very competitively against players who are literally in another league.
Passes to McHale. Rebound by Team USA. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. I'm sure Team USA is very appreciative of the NBA stars who are taking the time to come play these games against them.
I could not agree with you more, Kevin. There'll be plenty of heartfelt thanks and handshakes after the game, though. Not while things are going on. Both of these teams are going to be playing their hearts out and competing at a high level.
What a great test.
Yeah.
Looking at who's out there now for the Stars. Larry Bird's checked in for McHale. Aguirre comes in for Reed. Paxson, he's checked in for Whitman. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Woodson. Well, most of this game behind us now, and all you can say about Michael Jordan's performance, Mike Fratello, is wow. I mean, what a show he has put on against these NBA stars.
He certainly does look league ready, doesn't he?
Oof.
You can just see why fans are so excited about Jordan's potential as part of an NBA team.
I mean, he's got everything. Really left alone that time.
Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
Here's Jordan. It's Perkins atop the key. Goes back up. Here's Tisdale. Bucket is good. And so, Coach, it's Team USA currently in the lead with most of this game now behind us.
Give a lot of credit to the young guys of Team USA for being in this position. But they can't take their foot off the gas now because the NBA stars will play hard right up until the buzzer.
Jordan, the pass to Alford. Jordan outside. And it's good for 2. Jordan's got 40 points.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
Outside Thomas. Mullen against Aguirre. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
And so Jordan will bring it up for Team USA. Into the lane. And they double up Jordan. Here's Perkins. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Definitely a strong night for Perkins. He's gotten physical and made his presence really felt in the interior.
So it's the Stars now. Thomas passes to Paxson. Outside, Aguirre. Thomas gets a wide open look. Again, the Stars score.
And talk about being assertive. Thomas is so good at making quick decisions.
Here's Alford. He's guarded by Thomas. Alford passes to Perkins. And the baseline jumper, no good. And stolen by Perkins. Here's Tisdale. Defended by Parrish. Jordan inside. Parrish is there. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 42 in the game. Paxson against Jordan. Paxson passes to Thomas. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Even though he's a smaller guard, Thomas is not afraid of attacking inside. Really good work there.
Here's Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got 44.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
The shot's good from Paxson.
He can really shoot the basketball. Paxson with a good look off the dribble there.
Feeds it to Perkins. Outside, Jordan. Over Paxson. No good off the back of the rim. Inside, Aguirre. And the dunk by Aguirre.
Nice athletic play by Aguirre right at the rim.
Team USA leading by 22. Here's Alford. Driving to the basket. And that one, good.
Hey, height is just a number when you play with his tenacity and force inside.
An absolute fearless approach by him to get the score.
Bird left side. And it's Tisdale with the rebound. 51 seconds left in the game. Jordan dishes to Perkins. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
What a way for them to finish the game, closing it out with some terrific play.
We've seen too many games slip away late. They did a great job of putting this one to bed.
Here's Thomas. Here's Bird. Missed inside.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Tisdale passes to Alford. Michael Jordan on the wing. Parrish gets the rebound. Outside Thomas. And so it's Team USA who is able to capture a win over the NBA Stars in this exhibition contest. Mike, what a game we just saw.
You have to respect what Team USA was able to accomplish here. Going up against top-tier competition and managing to come away with the win.
And the NBA Stars taking a loss in Clark that luckily doesn't go on any of their records.
Yeah, I doubt that makes it sting any less, though, Kevin. Getting shown up and beaten by young guys is going to leave a bad taste in your mouth. But like we said, a terrific performance by Team USA. You got to give them credit.
Yep, they went the distance. For Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Kevin Harlan signing off. We'll see you next time.